Okay, so this is an easy one. So Gemma's favourite colour, without a doubt, has got to be red. So my favourite colour is blue. So I know who the messiest one is, but I suspect Gemma will definitely say that I am the messiest. Probably before Ralph. So it's either got to be Jessica Rabbit or what's that Mr. Man character? Messi. Mr. Messi. What is it? Oh, I need to come back to this one. I can't think. If I was a cartoon character, I think I would be Morph. Gemma reckoned I'd be some kind of thumb. As a cartoon character, I would say I would be Morph. So the one thing I would say, apart from Gemma, in a fire, would definitely be Ralph. So in terms of the right order, it would be obviously Gemma first. Then it would be my friends. Then it would be my job. And lastly, it would be my hobby. Most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
5 minutes later.
Don't know, I need to think about it.
6 hours later. 2,000 years later.
So one of the most embarrassing stories for me was actually years ago when I was in a club. I had had an upset stomach, and I'd gone to a club with a mate, and we'd ended up meeting a few people there. And I'd got nervous and was drinking a lot, and as a result, I wasn't very well. So I'd gone out the back of this club to be sick. The bouncers were waiting for me to come back in the club. So they were standing by the door. They said, "When you finish, James, give us a shout, we'll let back in," because I knew them. I said, "Okay, I'll knock on the door." And as I was reaching, I'd kind of finished vomiting, and on my final reach, I shit myself. And I had to go home after that. Who looks best naked? Definitely Gemma, without a doubt. I think Gemma absolutely would never trust me to get a wedding dress. Yeah, absolutely no way. So the most annoying habit that Gemma has is how she likes to, without any warning, start moving my possessions around the house so that I can never find anything. That is her most annoying habit. Gemma will probably say my worst habit is when I have to pick the fluff out of my belly button. So the one thing Gemma would definitely take to a desert island would probably be a diffuser for her hair. So one thing that I would take away with me much to Gemma's irritation, would probably be my mobile phone, my iPhone. I can't really think. The one thing I did, which I felt awful about, and probably embarrassed myself, Ralph was round Gemma's parents for barbecue, and he was begging for food, and I kind of smacked him on the nose, but I kind of smacked him way too hard, and I think there was a bit of a gasp, and I was like, oh my god, I hit him too hard. I just felt awful, and it still haunts me, and I was very embarrassed about that, and I think Gemma was embarrassed about that as well. So I think one of the most embarrassing things Gemma's ever done in front of my parents, or my parents, my dad actually, one evening we went out for a curry. It was the first time that Gemma had met quite a large number of my family, my auntie and cousins, uncles there I think, and a few of my mates as well. And during the conversation it had come up that who knew how to speak different languages. My cousin then volunteered and said, actually, I could speak a bit of German. Before he had a chance to say anything, Gemma piped up and said, I know a bit of German, and then busted out, Finger meine Puppe. At which point, the table went very quiet, and I think Gemma suddenly realised what she'd said, having only met a few of my family members hours before. Okay, so the celebrity couple is going to be either Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, without the violence. Actually, if it was Gemma, I would say Scarlett Johansson for Gemma and JT for me. Definitely be adjusted. So in terms of superpowers, Gemma has already got one, in that she has a sense that if any money has been spent out of the joint account, she can foresee and she knows before I've even done it. That's one of her special powers. Otherwise, her special power would be I don't know, I need to think about it. I don't know. I'll have to come back to it. Gemma would love a superpower where she could just click her fingers and everything is clean. That would definitely be Gemma's superpower if she was allowed to have one. To be able to instantly clean things and have everything clean and sparkling, because she hates dirt. So something that nobody would know about Gemma maybe would be her favourite sexual position would be no, I won't do that. It would be she has Gemma likes to do a little dance. Normally when she's getting dressed, but no one probably knows this, which is amazing in the way that she can swing her butt cheeks about. She also has two little dimples on her butt cheeks, which probably no one knows about.